Welcome back to another video, not a fishing video, but like I said, a show vlog, and I'm absolutely buzzing, mate. The ParkerBaits family have brought the full shebang of them, including our pick and mix station, our chops, our pellet, so on. So join me, sit back, grab yourself a bag of popcorn and enjoy. I'm sure it's going to be at least an hour, this video, of showy, carpy, magic beans, scopexy action.
Back at that time again. It is the Big One show, my favourite show of the year, and I'm back on the chop stand, and we've got our famous OG fish chops and our famous OG fruit and nut chops, and our lovely buckets there, which you've probably all seen. People coming over, ramming it in there, standing on them, wedging buckets on top of other buckets. It's absolutely crazy, and the show is literally about to open. We've got a few early bird customers that have come in and been able to get through, and there's something really special here at the show.
Right, so you join us now on the Saturday of the first day, and what we've got is everybody who's taken advantage of the first 30 minutes on the early bird ticket. So everybody's filled the stand, and unfortunately a lot of them people are taking the first 20 free prizes that you get with our first 20 customers. But what we'll do now is we'll take you through a few little things that we've got going on here at the ParkerBaits stand.
Now this truly is exciting, and people are taking full advantage of our pick and mix. Now the concept is, obviously you pay for a pot, you can come over, you can ram as many beans in there, or your favourite hook baits. But here at ParkerBaits, we went one step further because we've thrown in some limited edition fleckies, which is our fruit and nut flavoured infused. And we've actually brung the rapeseed up, so you've got like a little bit of black fleck in the pop-up itself, something a little bit different. So you've got them on there, you've obviously got the magic beans in our OG fish, OG fruit and nut, and all of our flavours, because the number one question at the ParkerBaits store is, I just want a pot of yellows, I just want a pot of pinks, I just want a pot of whites. Now we've got you covered at the shows going forward, and if you are going to the Doncaster show, we're going to be there with our pick and mix stand, and I am truly excited. So there it is, pick and mix, happy blooming days.
So now you join us on the Pellet Station, and we've got Nick here, our pellet extraordinaire. He'll be able to deal with your mini mix, your OG fish pellet and your OG fruit there. And what you can do there again is get as much pellet as you possibly can and pack it in that bucket, so get maximum value for your money. So what we have got in our pellet range, if you don't already know, is 3 different type of pellets. So we have our OG fruit, which come in different sizes, 4s and 6 mils, and this is that nutty smell again to match our OG fruit bait. If you're into your solid bags, then there is no better pellet than our mini mix. At the end of the day, what you're doing here is you're getting different types of pellets with different breakdowns, different sizes, and allows you to have that in one package without having to mix it yourself. And if you have a little look at what we've got in there. And then finally, we've got our higher oil-based content pellet, which is our OG fish. This is a really stinky, pungent fish. For the people out there who are into your catfishing and that sort of stuff, this is also a perfect pellet for them situations. Right, so here at ParkerBaits, we also do salt as well. And it's perfect this time of year for the pre-spawning and post-spawning. You'll find that it's an essential part of the carp's diet. So get yourself and get involved on the salt if it's not something that you've used. So for everybody that loves sticker bomb in your buckets, we've also got our ParkerBaits sticker package. For £2, you can sticker bomb that bucket to death. So get involved, get your ParkerBaits stickers. And last but not least, what you've got here is our ParkerBaits scoop, and for £2.50 you can make making solid bags an absolute breeze. So get involved, get the ParkerBaits scoop. These also are available on our TikTok shop and online.
Well, Brad's making me crease up behind the camera, and it's not because of his shiny head, it's because we are very busy here at the ParkerBaits stand. And the pick and mix is going off, it truly is. There's a little bit of a queue now, starting to form. And I'm asking everybody, what's your favourite bait? What's your favourite? A lot of people saying yellows, a lot of people saying pinks. But a lot of people saying, well, I've just come for the fleckies, which is cool as well. Yeah, it truly is going down a storm at the moment. But all I'm trying to do is, throughout this video, for people coming to the Doncaster show, we'll actually touch on what the pick and mix is all about, what hook baits we have on offer, how exactly it works. I'm sure Tom will touch on this throughout this video. So stay tuned, but for now, it's a little bit like Manic Mondays at ParkerBaits HQ. it's quite busy. And if I come over here, you can get a gauge of how big the queue is. Yes, it's a little bit of organisation. And I also see lots of people with ParkerBaits merch as well, some of my good friends there. I go to the darts with every year, and he's got a ParkerBaits cream beanie on. And I've got my green beanie on, and I'm rather warm, but I'm probably having to take this and my jumper this afternoon, because it's going to get absolutely crazy. I mean, look at the queues in front of over there, or look at the build-up of people over to my left. It's pretty busy.
So I'm just over with Jake filling up his last tub. Jake's gone for a whole tub of pinks, whole tub of oranges in the fluoro pineapples. He's also gone for some yellows, magic beans. Jake's also gone for 2 tubs of the 12mm yellow magic beans. Thank you very much, mate. Here we go.
Thank you.
Got enough for one session, mate. His mate said it's still blank. You going in there as well, mate?
Yeah.
Sorted. Cheers, chaps. Thank you very much for coming over. Appreciate it.
You know Theo, you know he's head chef, and you know our chop station. Now, I'm not going to come over and talk about how to ram it in there. I thought it'd be quite interesting to actually go over just how good the chops are and just how fresh they are. So we'll kick it off with freshness. So obviously you've got your OG fish. When was this cooked?
This was literally cooked late part of last week. It was dried over the weekend, and Tuesday it was chopped.
Yeah.
Wednesday it was bagged. Thursday it was brought to the show. So that's how fresh it really is.
So Theo, next question for you is, is this like a knockoff mix that sort of builds up over the duration of the week and we're getting rid of it? How does this work? Is it a bespoke mix? Talk to me.
It is the exact same mix as all of our boilie. It has the same love and care and attention put into it. We steam it the same times. We dust it the same. And the only difference is it just doesn't go through my little roller. So where
Egg
my
ratio
roller
the
goes
same?
like that, egg ratio exactly the same. Everything is the exact same. And it's so that when you use it, it replicates the boilie. Everything has to be the same food signals. The last thing you want is to put something out that isn't the same. Yeah. So, I mean, this is absolutely devastating. I love fishing with this. Now, we've got spring coming along the way. Springtime is mega for getting a bit of chops out, getting a bit of bait out. You're getting all the fish, all the attraction into that area. All the little fish start smashing the bait. The carp hear that. The carp come in, start smashing the spots. That's where your dirty areas in the lake then become those nice clean patches that we're fishing on all summer. And this is the way to do it. It really is absolutely devastating.
I totally agree with Theo there. Miss Alfin, Theo, where we can, when we're allowed to, we will pre-bait. Perfect for cleaning off them spots and perfect for keeping them carp grubbing around in that area for long periods of times. So there it is, a little bit more of an insight into our chops. The care, the love, the passion, the egg ratio, the steaming, the dusting is still the same as our boilies. So it's worth pointing that out. It's still a great product alongside our boilies, and the same love and care goes into it.
Thought I'd add one more thing to this. Now, in all of our using, all of our testing down the lake, in our fishing, all of our angling, we actually have found that using this creates a more responsive bite, a more aggressive feeding action. And you ask me, how does that do that? So you imagine as a carp, you're coming over and you've seen a pile of boilie. So you swim over, you pick 4, 5, 6 boilies up, you get quite a mouthful with each boilie. With the chops, you don't. They come over, they start feeding on the spot. The small bits of chops that you see in there, they're all passing through their gills and they're only getting so much of it in each mouthful. So that what actually happens is it almost gets the carp frustrated. And then they start feeding harder and harder and harder, and they're having to suck that food up and really stir that spot right up. And then all of a sudden you're going from fishing in the spring from little bites that go beep, beep, beep to absolute one-toners that just tear off because the fish have got so aggressive where they're feeding so hard on the spot trying to get a full mouthful and a full belly. And yeah, when your hook bait goes in their mouth, it is game over.
So on the stand today, we've got
the fishy flavours on the left, the fruity on the right. We've got the 15 mils, the 12 mils. We've even got our show specials in the middle. Our ultra buoyant 12 mil flecky pop-ups in pink, 15 mil and 12 mil. We've even kept some of our Christmas bun spice down the bottom left there and our natural beans through the bottom, finishing it off in the middle. We've got our pineapples, ultra buoyant, yellows and oranges and the 15 mil pop-ups in the middle.
Right, so you join me with Logan. Now, this is a gentleman that actually lives in Hedge End, which is just up the road from ParkerBaits HQ. Now, you said you come to ParkerBaits HQ the other day, mate, and my dad looked after you, didn't he? Talk to me.
He did.
What happened at ParkerBaits HQ?
We went in to get some stuff, and then so we were looking like fruit and nut boilies.
Yeah, yeah.
So he gave us some freebie stuff.
Did he? Oh, cheers, Dad.
He gave us some like flat spot and like
Did
a little bit of like just mixed dumbbell.
Lovely,
boilies.
lovely. So you've been catching, you've been going out, catching some fish. Well done. What you've been catching recently?
So my biggest is 22.4.
Is it? Where'd you
Stoneham.
catch that from?
Stoneham.
Stoneham, just down the road, mate. That
Yeah.
was me and T, when I was a little boy, mate, down here, that was our place. My dad used to drop me off to Stoneham. Massively close to my heart, mate. And me and Theo are going to try and do some surface fishing this summer up there as well. Stoneham Lakes, cool, there's some memories. So look, mate, I'll shake your hand. I'll let you get on because you wanted to get some chops, didn't you? So what chops you getting then, buddy?
Don't really know.
Not really
Gonna
sure.
Mix it.
Mix it up.
Yeah.
There you go. So not only pick a mix, he's going to mix the chops up as well. Logan, mate, I'll shake your hand again. Thanks very much for coming over, and I look forward to seeing you at ParkerBaits HQ soon.
Thank you.
Happy days.
So I'm just with Mike, fresh off the Linear Social last weekend, and you done well, mate, right at the last minute, didn't you?
Yeah, last minute. I was just literally putting some stuff away. And yeah, the rods, I see the bobbin just pick up. I thought, oh, another liner. And yeah, turned into an absolute screamer.
Joined us over on Brasenose 1, peg 4 with Mike for his first fish of the session, and not only just a fish, it's a PB fish. Absolute monster. What's it weigh, buddy?
38.5 £.
What was your PB before?
30.
Smashed it.
What did you catch it on?
A yellow bean topped with maggot on a PVA bag over some particle. That. Brasenose 1. I'm buzzing. ParkerBaits Social. Dear. New PB for me. It looks like I could be getting wet. Buzzing.
Happy?
Mate, worked hard for that one.
Beat the blank.
Beat the blank.
Last knocking.
I was
Done
like,
well, mate.
God.
Really well. It was a good one as well, wasn't
Well, yeah, I thought it felt a decent fish, but I didn't expect, 38.5, so I was buzzing, mate, yeah.
it? Well, you're on your best behaviour today. The boss
I am,
is with
I've got the
you,
boss
so watch the wallet with that.
That's why I've only got a small bag today.
Yeah, so far, mate. I'll wait to see you later. I know what you're like.
Right, so you join me over in my nice little section, back where I belong. But I'm just going to talk through a few of basically our flat spots. So we have our day-to-day fruity and our monster crab, but also when we come to the shows, we do bring our show special Scopex. But where do you use a flat spot? Me personally, my solid bags. So me personally, I like to use the flat spot, I inject it into my solid bags. Your spod mix, it's an attractant, it smells, it makes the spod mix work very well in my eyes, but you've also got the visual to it. So you sat there spodding, you get a nice slick on the water, but then that slick's calmed down. An hour, 2 hours later, you're sat there behind your rods and this slick comes back up, and it's almost like an indicator before the alarm goes off itself. And I've actually had scenarios where that slick's come up and I'm sat there waiting for the bobbin and the rod has screamed off. Works perfect for that. Your floaters, me and Ben absolutely love floater fishing. It's one of our most favourite things to do. And again, flat spot on the floaters, you cast your floaters out. If the water's a little bit choppy, that flat spot is just going to make a nice big slick on the water, even better as a visual for, you can just see them carp coming up, feeding, and it just makes your life a bit easier. But yeah, flat spot, a product you must have in your armoury, and that is for sure.
These lads here have been here for ages now, probably half hour, 40 minutes. Their coats are off, they've been sweating it out, and they're going off to get themselves a nice glass of water now, I think. Sorry? You're going to go get yourself a nice glass of water now to... Yeah. But yeah, I don't know how much he's got in there now, but probably another close to 7 kilos. We will let you know though.
I think it's a bit of tradition, to be honest, but here he is, the man himself, the viral sensation, as Theo's already went over. But I tell you what, that's got some weight to it, mate.
I think that's nearly 7 kilos.
It might be, it might be. Let us know on social media, mate, and good seeing you again, brother.
Good.
Look after yourself. Sound,
See you soon.
sound, bro.
I'm in there, boy!
I'm in there, boy!
So this gentleman has went for our fruit and nut 15s, and as you can see, Tom's helping me because it's carnage at the stand. He's went for 3 tubs, Tom.
As well.
So we've got our little scoops here, and they're going in nice to the brim. Look at that. So a mixture of the yellows and the pinks. Lovely jubbly. So you join me with my mate Lydia. Now, if you haven't seen this lady before, so it was at the last show, didn't you? You got yourself a ParkerBaits Christmas hat. So what do we say at the ParkerBaits stand, mate?
Catch those nosser pigs!
Catch those nosser pigs! Hey! Well done, mate. I'll give you a fist bump, and good seeing you again.
I've got my 2 little babies next to me now. You might be thinking, Jay, what do you mean by that? These 2 little babies helped me to win the B2 Social last weekend.
Is it over? That feels heavy, mate.
I ain't feeling anything here.
Well, maybe I'm taking all the weight.
That's a big fish, mate.
36, 8, no, 36, 10.
What did you say? 36.4? Close though, again.
Well done, Jay, mate. Well done.
Wow, what an absolutely magical moment here on B2 with my good mate Jay, and mate, I'm blown away. PB.
New PB.
36.10.
36.10 on a zig. Mate, it's so heavy, to be honest.
It's so heavy.
I'm absolutely buzzing.
Yes. And I must say, very good angling from Jay there. He's put the zigs out and he's made it happen straight away. So yeah, fair play, mate. Well done. I'll let you have your moment.
What a fish. Buzzing. Let's just let her go. I use chili hemp and our pure maize for the little fleck in the bait, also sweet corn for the hemp, the little crunch factor. I know Ben likes to say it a lot. The carp love the crunch factor. I think the hemp is a massive help in the mix. And these 2 are my go-to.
There's lots of ramming, there's lots of signing, there's lots of bit of everything going on. How are we getting on, lads? Good. Ramming in there, boys! Yes!
Little bit of a competition going on between the 3 lads here. Who's going to have the heaviest bucket when they get home? I'm sure we'll find out on the ParkerBaits community page, but they are absolutely ramming it in there. They're standing in there. They're doing everything they can to get more and more bait in there. And their parents behind them, blessing them. They've got patience of a saint. They really have, so.
We had the viral sensation over earlier. He
That's
just beat up
it.
his bucket, mate. My God, it was
It's
heavy.
rammed, isn't it? Yeah, fair play to him. Yeah, fair play.
Thank you.
Can you sign that? Is that
Yes, mate, no problem. No problem. Cool, you got some signatures on there.
Yeah, I got some
Here we got then Danny,
Danny, Neil, and Tom there.
Mr. Tom, Neil Spooner. Oh, crikey, here we go. Bosh.
Thank you very much, mate.
Thanks very much.
Yeah.
I do them all exactly the same. Done a few today, so I've got my little smiley face, 2 little dots. Keeping it simple, I'm quite a simple guy. So. But no, pleasure meeting you, mate. Grab some bits, got some bits?
Yeah. We'll
What's-
Your bits at Tim's Tackle on the Isle
Yeah.
of Wight.
Oh dear, is that where you're from?
we've had a long trip up.
Oh nice, that's a new stockist of ours, Tim's Tackle. It's funny because Tim, I remember him when I was your age and I used to fish Rookley Park.
Oh, really? Yeah, they don't do it anymore.
No, they don't. As I used to, my mum and dad used to take me. That was our family holiday every year.
Wow, what a morning it's been so far here at the Big One Show. It's called the Big One Show for a reason. It is absolutely heaving today. Loads of 20% deals as well, so if anyone's watching this back, doesn't quite understand what the 20% is or never heard of it, you come to the shows, you're going away end of the year, you want to pay, you want to buy your bait, but you don't want to carry it around the show and you want it fresh. Say you go in September, you want it fresh. You can come up to us at the shows, put a 20% deposit down, you get the show prices, and you have right up till 3 weeks before you go to add, change and pay for your bill. So you're getting fresh bait whether you're going near the show or the end of the year. It's absolutely flown out since we've done it, so if you are in the market for that, don't forget to come and see me. The next one now will be the Donny Show. ParkerBaits is obviously known for being the freshest bait in the game, but we also stock leads. We do 4 types of leads here at ParkerBaits. You've got your distance leads there, which come in a 2, a 3 and a 4 ounce. You've got your heli leads, a 2, a 3 and a 4. I've also got my flat pairs, again, a 2, a 3 and a 4. And then I've got my inline leads. I use a lot of these. I fish a lot of solid bags myself. They come with a groove in. I like to dump my leads on certain lakes. So I use a Gemini fluorocarbon leader, which fits perfectly in the groove. So we do these in a 2, a 3 and a 3 and a half. All our leads are very, very high quality leads at an affordable price. £1.25 a lead, or you can mix and match 10 for a tenner, here and at home.
Good to see you, mate. Thumbs up.
Thank you.
Give me one of them.
Just don't shout magic being too loud though.
You know.
Especially around women.
Brilliant. Right, so update time here at the ParkerBaits stand, and my God, am I enjoying myself. People over to my right coming over, meeting some old, some new faces. As a general, it's just brilliant, if I'm honest. I do love the shows, as you're probably aware already, if I'm honest, because I get a little bit excited when I'm at, especially the big one. Favourites of mine today, definitely the mulberries have gone down a treat. I think it's 12:30 now, if you're in the loop at the time. Magic Dust is always one that seems to be flying. A bit of mixture of both, OG Fruit and Nut and OG Fish, and also our new pure liquid foods. Finishing it off with something that I think everybody's bolting on is our new 48-hour. So basically it's an opportunity not only just to be on the ParkerBaits YouTube channel, but also to come on a ParkerBaits social. Now you can scan a QR code, it takes you straight to our website, and you can actually have an opportunity to buy a raffle ticket. We go in, we picked it random, and one person will have the opportunity to come with us. We've just come off a B1, B2. It was unbelievable. I had some of the best times. I wasn't fishing myself, but seeing people happy, especially the younger generation, adults as well, all around the lake, absolutely loving life. Catching some nosser pigs along the way, yeah, it truly is great. So, yeah, that's the update for now. 12:30, happy bloody days. Right guys, so you join me with Joe and Jim. Now Jim, if you haven't seen the video already, Mr. Lack Lassie himself. Yeah. We had a great time, mate, didn't we?
We did, mate. We had a wicked time, yeah.
And a good video, good food, good company. Fishing wasn't great because of the weather and how bloody cold it was.
It was cold.
But I'm looking forward to getting back late year, mate.
Yes, mate, definitely. As soon as possible.
Yeah, for sure, for sure. So, Joe, I'm going to put it on you, mate. Lack Lassie, what's your opinion on it?
Oh, it's brilliant, mate. I love it there. Been there a few times. First time I went there, me and you, we smashed it up.
50 odd cart. Two 250s. You
40.
40. Oh, it's a lovely
Countless
place.
30s, wasn't it?
Lovely place. Yeah.
So what I will do is I'll put the full details up on the screen now of Lac Lassie, but also Joe was on the social last weekend, so it was B2.
B2, I was on peg 30.
How did you get on, mate?
I had 3 fish to 32.
He always seems to nick 'em, Joe does, and fair play to him. But what I will say is, guys, this will be a video coming to the ParkerBaits YouTube channel. We got B1, B2. You've seen that Lassie, that's been and gone. Go check that video. Finish watching this video and go over and check out that Lassie. But B1, B2 video with Joe in and Jim in, to be fair, that's coming very soon. So stay tuned on the channel.
So you join me over here on the chop stand and I'm with the big man himself, Chunkster. And tell us, what happened on the last social that you were on?
Oh, what a roller coaster it was, Theo, mate. Right, socials. First thing about it, it's always good to meet all the staff. If you want to meet the staff at ParkerBaits, they're always around to help. And if you want to get a good one-on-one interaction with them, get on these socials. Then you can think about the fishing. The fishing was tough on Brasenose. It was a tough session, real challenging. But honestly, mate, I was blown away. I think there was only 11 fish come out and B1 in total. But I managed to steal one of them. And it was actually my first ever fish on a zig. Memorable moment, glorious moment. I had all the boys around me to come and actually see. Like, everyone was there watching, so the pressure was on a little bit. It was my first ever fish on a zig, and it was also, I think it was the furthest, like in terms of distance, it was 30 wraps. That's the furthest I've ever caught a carp. So it's a lot of firsts for me. So if you want to get your first, get on these ParkerBaits socials, and I'm sure there's plenty of opportunities to do so. There's a couple of raffles on, so it's St. John's, I think is the next one. You look up here, you can scan this code, and you can get a ticket for £5, that's one ticket, and if not, you get 5 tickets for 20. Oh, I can do my lips, I can do all my spinning things, all this. There you go. And you can see, look, handsome T here, Mr. 40 himself. It was called Mr. 30, he's long gone past that now. So yeah, if you want to see that, so you can buy one ticket for £5, or you get 5 tickets for 50. 20, sorry, 5 tickets for £20. Get on this social, guys. St. John's, Linear Fisheries, chance to catch a big fish, and St. John's, Aaron Blanford will tell you, the South Coast Angler, there's some couple little opportunities, some big catfish as well in there. So get on it, guys. It'll be an absolute blast.
And make sure you check out Chunkster's channel, of course, on YouTube. We'll pop that up here now. So if you're not subscribed to his channel, get over there and follow his amazing content.
That's it. Boom.
Right, so just before Chunkster goes, he's a sucker for the gym and he loves his eggs, getting all hench and big old in the protein games. We thought, give us an honest review of what the OG fish tastes like. So he's going to do that for us right now.
Guys, if it's good enough for the carp, and I've seen the amount of eggs these boys use in their ingredients. I have a 10-egg breakfast normally every morning. So let's give it a real try. If it's good enough for the carp, it's good enough for the big boys in the gym. So we're using your little new solid bag, little scooper in here.
He's gone for a full mouthful. What a geezer.
Well, nice and dry, but I can taste the eggshell.
You can definitely taste the eggshell. Can you taste the chili?
No, but I like my hot food. So but I can taste the eggshell. You know what it tastes like? You know that old tackle shop smell?
Oh yes, old school tackle shop smell.
That crunch, got a lovely crunch. You know how Ben always talks about the fish actually liking the texture of the crunch of the eggshells? Chili's coming.
There you go, I was waiting for
Chili's
it.
coming.
It gets hot once it gets wet.
Oh, lovely boys. That was absolutely beautiful. Thank you very much for the free food.
Nice
I always
one.
love rating out of 10 for Theo's cooking. Cooking wise, mate, I think that's Gordon Ramsay level.
Happy days.
I'll give you a 9 out of 10 because I'll never give a 10 out of 10.
Perfect, that's
A 9,
fine.
I think you'll take that. Well done, mate. Pleasure. Oh, it's all stuck in my teeth.
Right then, guys, you join me with Logan at the ParkerBaits stand. Now, Logan, what you got there then, mate?
I've got a show special wafted.
The mulberry. Should
Yeah.
we smell them?
Yep.
What do you think?
I love them.
They smell nice, don't they? So what you're going to do, put these on a hair rig and maybe a PVA bag or something different?
Yeah.
Very nice too, mate. Very nice too. Thanks for coming over to the ParkerBaits stand. Enjoy your mulberry wafters, mate, and we'll give the camera a thumbs up. Hey! The day is nearly coming to the end, but you're joining with Henry, and I must say, Henry, nice beanie, mate. Suits you, absolutely lovely. And Henry wanted to bring up his social medias. So, Instagram is, can you remember?
Henry_Carp Adventures.
There you go. Make sure you go over now. Do me a massive favour. Go over, give him a follow. Happy blooming days.
So it's been an extremely busy day, but a really good day today. We've had a bit of a breather, so we're going to just restock, ready for tomorrow, and we go it again. Woohoo!
Right now, you join me at the Shimano stand, and Shimano have got pretty much every reel imaginable. They've also got their rod range as well. It's something I'm very fond of. My TX2, my old TX2s, best rods I've ever had on the budget as well, which was perfect for me because I think I paid just over 100 quid for the rods. And actually, funny enough, I bought them from Total Fishing Tackle. Best rods I've ever owned. Can crank the rod. They were absolutely brilliant. I have changed rods now, but yeah, there's something that's very close to my heart, I must say, TX2s, and done me some absolute bangers. I'm not going to lie, there's stuff going on all around me now. I've literally got over to my left in front of me, I got Deeper. Behind me, I got JRC. To my right, I've got Fox. You got Castaway down the bottom, and obviously Gardener is next to that as well. Right, so here he is, Mr. Sean the chef. Now, he helped us at the last show, the Essex Carp show. Sean, mate, is there anything left? There's a handful of a little bit. How's it went today? Talk to me.
Really busy. We've actually eaten into Sunday stock, so we had it all separated in the van, and I've had to run back and get all Sunday stuff. So that, as you can see from the tables, we've been absolutely annihilated this week.
What I am going to do is, this is my first opportunity, guys. Obviously, I bring Sean up every week. We've had a great relationship for years. But now is my perfect opportunity to go over and put them on the spot. So without touching anything, can I use them to pick them up? Yep. So, Sean, what is this? Now that looks absolutely beautiful. I know what it is, but let's tell.
I'm cutting half here. It might be better to show these. So these are our brownie Scotch eggs, we call these. So we do cream egg, caramel egg, and Oreo egg. So this one has a caramel egg wrapped in caramel brownie. We dip it in caramel chocolate and then roll it in loads of blitzed up twirls. So yeah, we call these our brownie Scotch eggs, and people have been getting absolutely nuts.
So people that are watching this at home now, Sean, that obviously haven't come to the big one, can they order these online?
Yeah, so we've got a website, so we've got an online store, just like ParkerBaits. If you go on there now over the weekend, there's loads of stuff on there, but it'll say out of stock. So we restock every Monday, and it's what we are going to be making. So everything's made fresh to order after a restock. So if you have a look on the website every Monday, it's almost like a pre-ordering system. So that's what we're going to be making. And we normally start sending out like Wednesday, Thursday. It takes us quite a few days to get all this ready.
My mouth is watering, Sean, I'm not going to lie, but just touching on a couple of others. Is this one of your cookie pies?
I think that's one of Emma's favourites.
One of Emma's favourites.
So this is
yeah, it is. That's why I recognise it. So, I mean, look at the state of that.
This is a Gillian cookie pie. So it's white chocolate and hazelnut spread. And then those circles in there are actually the Gillian seashell chocolates themselves.
And then moving down from here, King de Bueno brownie, is that right?
So that's my most popular brownie.
King de Bueno brownie. So if a King de Bueno is not nice enough, let's just go throw a brownie in it as well. Sean the chef has got you covered.
Yeah, this one's a new one.
Yeah.
So this is, you know, the viral Dubai chocolate?
It's pistachio.
With the pastry in it. So this is our pistachio Katafi brownie. So we fry off a load of Katafi pastry and it goes on top of a fudgy brownie, triple chocolate on top. So that's my take on the viral Dubai chocolate bar.
I'm going to leave it there, Sean, because if I'm honest, I'm just being around here, I'm putting pounds on literally, and I can't be putting any more pounds on. So if you have, thanks, mate. And if you haven't seen Sean, full socials are up on the screen now. Make sure you go over, give him some love, give him a follow, and make sure you go over and order one of them bad boys. A chocolate brownie Scotch egg. Lovely. Well, that almost brings us to a close, if I'm honest with you. The doors are about to shut and there's still people in front of the ParkerBaits stand. It really does make me smile. Now, first of all, just before we hit day 2 tomorrow, I just want to thank everybody personally from the bottom of my heart that have come over to the ParkerBaits stand and supported our family-run business. It truly means the world to us. It really, really does. So we're going to go back this evening. I think we're going to have some a takeaway. Of course we are. ParkerBaits YouTube channel. We're going to eat something. But join me for day 2 tomorrow. at the ParkerBaits stand, and also we're going to touch on a few of the other brands that are around here at the Big One Show as well, interact with them, see what's going on, and see what they're offering as well. So, I'll see you tomorrow. Hello everyone, good morning. It's now 8:29, we're just coming out to that 1:30, and I think the VIP guests are going to be coming in a second. But as you can see, the team behind us are ready for action. You've got Rob, Luke, Emma, Jay. We've also got a top-up of Isaac today. Theo's here, Nick's here, obviously Tom, Lee as well. So we've got a full team here today, fuller than yesterday, and like I said, up one member of staff. So, join me for day 2 at the Big One Show. And like I said today, I think we're going to go around and talk to some of the stands around. So I think there's SAS up there, we're going to go over to Trakker. I'm not going to give too much away. Stay tuned, make yourself a coffee and enjoy. See this, me and Brad have got all the angles, haven't we, on this Big One Show. As you can see, people have turned up already and they're loving the pick and mix. Everybody wants their own bespoke pot or whatever colour that is, and they're certainly doing that. The gentleman at the front now looks like he's got a whole pot of whites and they look like magic beads to me. Oh no, there's a level of yellows in there as well. So, thanks for everybody who's turned up so far. And people watching this now thinking, I've missed out. No, you haven't, because if you're at the Doncaster show, you can head over to beeline over to the ParkerBaits stand, get your hands on the freshest pick and mix in the game. Woohoo! Yes.
So you join me for day 2 here at the Big One Show. I'm with Carp Willis 50. This is another YouTube channel. Now, what do you think of the pick and mix, mate?
They're like sweets, aren't they?
They are just
It's like a kid in a sweet shop. Seriously.
What colours do you go for?
I went for pinks, yellows, whites, and I believe there's
There's all sorts in there.
orange. So I got a bit of fruit, your magic bean,
Bit of pineapple,
pineapple,
pop-ups, wafters, everything, and
the show
go on then.
special.
What do you think of those?
I love the colour of them.
Unreal.
I like the colour
Very
of them.
unusual.
Let's hope they work.
Fingers crossed for you,
Well,
mate.
you're the boys, isn't you? So
We are the boys.
So,
Can
yeah.
you produce the goods?
let's hope
We'll
so.
see on Carp Willis 50.
You will see. Check it out. Thank
Check
you very
it out.
much.
Top of the screen.
Right, so you join us at the Big One Show. It's Sunday morning. The show's not officially open yet. The VIPs are in, and the stand is absolutely mental already. We just want to say thank you for everyone that's come over already, and we'll see you very soon.
Right, you join me with Richard. He's come over, one of the first at the ParkerBaits stand this morning on the Sunday. And my God, what have you got in here, mate?
All your liquids.
So we got some liver liquid, we got some hot chili, you got a couple of Scopexes, you got the roasted, the peanut liquid in there, Tiger Nut, and some obviously some mulberry specials. What do you think of the mulberry specials, mate?
They're so nice.
They smell banging,
Oh,
don't they?
mate. I'll tell you what, they're going to go off like a tree on the lake.
You
know
know,
what I mean?
you know. I'll drop that down. And what we got the other side?
We've got PVA mix.
So
mini
mini mix pellet and
ram it in, boy.
Ram it in there, boy. So there's Rich, and like I said, mate, thanks very much for coming
No
over. I'll
worries,
shake
man.
your hand.
No
Cheers,
worries.
brother. I appreciate the support.
Not a problem, buddy.
Happy days.
Cheers, guys.
So here we have some very local customers down for ParkerBaits HQ. They've come to join us at the Big One Show on the pick and mix stand, and I believe you've gone with a mix of the show special fleckies.
Yeah.
So what are your thoughts on the pick and mix stands?
Brilliant idea. Absolutely brilliant idea.
Everyone gets to choose what they want.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Yeah, definitely.
So, I think already, my first time here, I've done about 10 customers. There's already been the pinks and yellows that have been flying out. I think they would be a fan favourites. But I've also noticed these fleckies as well, because I think people are starting to realise they cannot get them online. So you're taking advantage of them.
Definitely.
And look at that, filled to the brim. Naughtiness.
So you join me over on the chop station and it's gone absolutely crazy this morning. I'm just refilling up the buckets now. I've gone through about 10 sacks already this morning. A quarter of a ton has just absolutely flown. The bucket piles are going down behind me and I'm pretty sure by the end of the day, we will have completely sold out of chops again. So yeah, absolutely banging. And yeah, everyone that's come down and seen the stand is just taking everything. They want the new pick and mix, they want the chops, they want the pellet, they want the particle, they want our new liquid foods. It's crazy, it really is.
Right, so what we've got here is one of our customers who is taking advantage of our 20% deposit deal that we do at ParkerBaits. And if you've not been to any of the shows before, you don't know anything about this, what we offer at the show is the ability to buy a bundle as long as it's 20 kilos or more. What you're allowed to do is put a 20% deposit down, and as long as you clear your balance within 4 weeks of going and give us your entire order, then you can get all you need at the show prices. And what we also do is we allow you to add on to your order even at the show prices. So tell me about anybody else who offers a service like that. What we've got here is Anthony, one of our friends. He comes every year with a shopping list for what he wants. And if you have a look at some of the stuff he's got on there, it's over 100 kilos and he's getting himself prepared. And what's it like? It's always delivered, isn't it?
Yep, amazing, always on time, fresh bait. It's been amazing for me. Last year's trips were, I had over 160 fish last year going to France. Can't wait to go. I'm going first week of April, Abbey Lakes.
Get your 20% deals booked in, ready for them big France trips.
So you join me here with Big Duffs. Now, I do feel very small. I know there was a video from the last show of Ben standing next to him, and yeah, look at that. Yeah, so I feel a bit small right now, but yeah, this is Big Duffs. If you've not seen him before, he's got a massive TikTok channel. He's got an amazing community. So I'll put his TikTok at the top of the screen now so you can go over and check that out. But yeah, you join us here today at the Big One show, and we've got a couple of interesting things to talk about, mate, because we've recently collaborated on, well, TikTok itself, but also Carp Scene Birmingham. Now, you just touch on what Carp Scene, I mean, most of you probably have heard of Carp Scene, but if you haven't.
So Carp Scene as a company are probably one of the UK's largest independent carp tackle retailers. We only specialise in carp fishing tackle, which I really wanted to get you in. Like, I seen the hype at Essex and I thought we've got to get you in, and it's absolutely been flying out. And long may it continue, brother. Yeah. Long may it continue.
So it's been in there a couple of weeks now. 2 weeks. And I've seen loads of reels. I've seen loads of Facebook posts. Yeah, 2 orders since the original order. Yeah. We got a 2 metre. Yep. 2 metres of pure ParkerBaits goodness.
Everything.
The customers are loving it, mate.
Yeah,
absolutely loving it. And you've seen some new customers come into your shop as well, haven't you?
Definitely, yeah. Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, really
long may it continue, brother.
Yes. The last chance you guys are going to get the Mulberry specials are at the Doncaster show. That's right, that is the last opportunity and they'll be gone forever. That is our 12mm purple Mulberry wafters. If you want to get some, come and see us at the Doncaster show.
So, if you hadn't noticed, we've got a camera up here and that is our ram cam, and that is to get the footage of everybody ramming the buckets in there. So I'll pop up some footage now of all the customers this morning that have been ramming their buckets.
Right then guys, you join me now with Hunter and Ryder. What you got there then, mate?
It's a fish.
Nice little fishy, look at this. So what are we thinking of the Big One show? You enjoying it so far?
Yeah.
Yeah, good. What's your favourite?
Excited all night.
Excited all night. So you've been fishing recently?
Yeah.
Where you been?
Making fishery.
Nice.
Yeah.
Been catching?
Yeah.
What you been catching?
Perch.
Perch?
Carp.
Massive carp.
What carp was it?
Common.
Oh, well done, mate.
And
Loves it common.
Well done.
Carp.
Well done. Answer that again.
And mirrors.
And they just do it all. Perch, mirrors in common. These two have got you covered. So, well done, nippers. And I'll see you in a bit. So you join me with Dominic. Now, I don't know what he's going to pull out of this bag, so this is going to be very interesting. So show me what you've been making.
The only thing is, I've only got one left.
Right.
It's for Mr. Ali.
No, that's
I'd
cool.
love to make you guys one.
Oh,
I gotta perfect it though. So it's for, I don't know, if you catch a PB, gifts, stuff like that. But yeah,
So is this,
Just an idea.
talk to me, mate, is this resin?
Yeah.
So the gentleman's made a resin and it's almost like a crystal, and in here is a rig, and again you're probably seeing this on the screen now, but this gentleman's went one step further. Now this is a little present for Ali, and on here he's got like a snowman set up. He's also got like some little bits.
Ali's products. Obviously.
Ali's products as well, so what's that, like a lock hook, I'm guessing?
We've done 3 for the corner team as
Love
well.
that.
So they love them as well.
So this is like a little bit of weed in there as well
yeah,
to make it look a little bit
real
more.
moss.
Is it actually?
It's preserved moss.
Is it actually?
Yeah, we could do any colour base, any. It's just like it's a prototype stage.
No, I love that. So have you got an Instagram where people can see
We
this?
just set this one up.
Yeah.
Obviously, I've got my own business Instagram as well.
Yeah.
So,
Let's So what I'll do is,
well, I'll tell you, you can have that one if you want.
I can
I've got a
take
load
that.
more in the
I'll
back.
put that up on the screen now, guys, and you can check
sweet.
that out for yourself. But
I appreciate that.
I wish I could make things like that, mate. When it comes to boilies, I'm a bit of a connoisseur, but stuff like this, mate, I'm well out of my depth. But that is cool.
Probably got to get a bit better than Riggs, but he's the pro now.
Very
So,
cool,
yeah.
very cool. Now I'm going to give you that back before I drop it because I don't trust myself.
No, that's all
I
right.
want to shake your hand, mate. And thanks for showing the viewers that, because I think
Appreciate
that's
that.
really
That's great.
interesting. But it's quite nice, if I'm honest. All the customers are getting a mixed selection of everything. There's not one product that's flying. There's a bit of everything. So this gentleman behind me, he's went for some chops. So he's got the chops with the Nossa bucket. He's also went for one of our new mini mix scoop to help and support your PVA bag fishing. And then he's finished it off with some of our particles. So he's got the Nossa nuts and the sexy spod mix. Match made in heaven, if you ask me. Here she is.
Here I am.
Emma Parker. And talk to me then, mate. What has been doing well today?
Wow, it's been flying. It's been really busy so far. I'll tell you what, today, most people are going for our 10 kg bundle deals. So they're making, benefiting from our show specials.
Yeah.
We've got a great deal. So our 5 kg bags, which we bought today, mixture of fish and fruit and nut. So people like to mix it up.
Something new for us, isn't it, as well? So now we offer at ParkerBaits 5 kg bags, like Emma just said very well, and also our 1 kgs. Some people said to us, well, have been saying this for months, haven't they, and years actually, saying, why don't you just do a 5 kg bag? But now, for people that are watching this, can go over to the ParkerBaits store and purchase 5 kg bags.
Yeah.
So it's worth noting, if you are an angler that uses a lot of bait, your 5 kg is your best option.
Yeah.
Just finishing it off, liquid food that standard out for you this particular show, Emma?
I'd say Cannabis, you know, yeah, you know what, before, and when we first started doing the liquid food range, I think everyone's a bit scared of it or just didn't really know, but when we've opened it up and got people smelling it, they love it. So that and the Tiger Nut, I'd say those two.
Tiger Nut's
one of
always
each,
a favourite. So
I don't know, actually I'm going on about all the hot chili as well. So those 3, I'm going to have a top 3. So.
Now, Cannabis is very good for adding into your particle to supercharge it, but my favourite is adding it in to your naturals. So whether that be chopped worm, maggot, perfect for that scenario, injecting into your PVA bag, Cannabis liquid food. So, Emma, thank you very much. Rob's just turned around to me and he said, Ben, we have been smashed on all of the boilie. So what well, I know you said everything, but any particular ones that stand out? 10 mils, 18s, chops, what's the...
Without a doubt, the 14 mil OG fish has absolutely flown off the shelves. I mean, I just said, Ben, so I've got 5 bags and they're only kilo bags. The 5 kilo bags are gone.
And it's only...
It's not even 10 o'clock. It's not even been open an hour. But yeah, it's been a very, very good show. It's getting busier. The people are steadily coming in and I'm looking forward for what today has to bring, mate. I think you are as well.
I am, mate, I am. So there's Rob. And if you haven't already, make sure you go over, check out his social media. And if you are at the shows, especially at the Donington show, you know what you need to do. You need to come over.
That's what I was waiting for.
And you need to say, Rob, get a signature. Because how many people have come up over the weekend? 29,000?
Quite a few, mate, but the commissions keep coming from Ben's side. So if you want a signature, come my way.
Is there any way? Or do you like not being found? In time the light will fade. Don't you know I worry about you all the time?
Well, busy weekend so far. We're now not even halfway through Sunday. It's Sunday, been busy, going well. Wow, the particle has absolutely flown off. We thought it might have done. We've noticed the last few weeks leading up to the show that the orders of particle have been coming in more and more and more. So if you didn't know that ParkerBaits do their own particle range, where have you been hiding? And you obviously haven't been watching enough social media and seeing these guys on there. But we do 7 in the range here at ParkerBaits. We do the BHM, which for anyone that doesn't know, buckwheat, hemp and maize. We do our maize, hemp and maize, pure maize. We do our sexy spod mix. We do our nuts, which is just very similar to the sexy mix, but it has tiger nuts, peanuts and a few others. So if you are fishing a lake that doesn't allow nuts, you still have the option with the sexy. If you can use nuts, you got both. Talking of nuts, we've got the Nossa nuts. Pure, full jar of tigers. Large and extra large tigers in there. You will not be disappointed. And the pivot, the end of end all, the chili hemp. The chili dusting that goes into the chili hemp is the exact same chili dusting, 17 different herbs and spices. It's actually called the Parker Spice Blend. It's patented, you can only get it from us. Same as on the boilies, goes straight into our particle mix. So, available here at the show. We'll be at Donny with all our particle. And don't forget, head over to our TikTok and our website and you can grab it when you want it. So you join me back here at the ParkerBaits stand and I'm a little bit sweaty now. 3 lads come over with 100 key. Thought they were winding me up. No, turns out they won. So they're going to France in the next few weeks. Wanted 100 key, so we run round, we've got the 100 key ready. Quick phone call. Actually, can we have 150 key, please? So lads, where are you going? What are you doing?
Lake Vergot.
Lake Vergot, whereabouts is that? France?
Yeah, south of France.
South of France, so heading down to the south of France. Not only have they got 150 key here that we're going to transport out into York because I'm not carrying it all. We got an array of hook baits. We've been in Thrasher Top Station as well, haven't we? So is it your first time using ParkerBaits? No, you've used it before. So the proof's in the pudding. They've used it before and it's 150 key. We're going to get this moved, loaded into the car, and then I'm going for a nap on that big bed chair over there. I'll see you all soon.
I'm not going to lie, I've come outside for a little bit of a breather and some fresh air, and my God, is it nice. But what I will say is, what a beautiful venue it is. Just like a massive private airport, if you like. It's just absolutely massive. I've got the car park in front of me and a couple of key points that I wanted to bring up here. Now, they do cater for disabled and people with additional needs. I've seen a few people around in wheelchairs and obviously a few people with additional needs, which I think is absolutely brilliant because anybody who knows here at ParkerBaits, we're massive supporters of that. Now, you can turn up, you can enjoy the show just like everyone else. Now, one thing I will say is obviously the food court as well. Now, it's a little bit naughty. I went out there, my God, I've never seen so many food outlets in my life. There was Subway out there. You've got places you can buy alcoholic beverages. You've got out there, you've got chicken, you've got literally everything you could possibly imagine. So not only have you got a good venue, not only does it cater for everybody's needs, you've also got good food here as well. I think it'd be rude not for me to mention a couple of key points about the Big One show if you're thinking about coming next year. Now, they've got VIP tickets on here. I think they've got fast track on here. VIP tickets, you get a free coffee as well. I think you get let in a little bit early. You've got a standard ticket. So again, they really do cater for everybody's needs. And when you turn up, you sort of queue here, you go through this main entrance, they scan it as well. It's all very professional, I must say. So another few things to keep in mind if you're coming to the Big One show next year. The Big One show really does keep on giving because I didn't even know this room was here. So I've just walked up. Myself, Brad and Steve are going around now. Now this is like a predator sort of lure. There's a bit of sea fishing stuff. So come with me and we'll show you in this room. All right, wow, this is obviously a popular stand. And then behind me, you see Savage Gear. Now, they've got like a spin the wheel, meet and greet with YouTubers as well. All truly exciting. And my God, is there a queue to meet the gentleman, which is really exciting. But I just see so apparently someone just won, I think someone just said in the background, you've just won 50 quid. So he's like spun the wheel and there's like different numbers and different bits on there. So yeah, I'm a little bit gutted I didn't see this yesterday, if I'm honest, because I'm blown away of just how big it is just in this section. So behind me, you got Predator Tackle, and that's quite cool. Now they've got like a tank on site that you can see how a lure reacts to the water. You've got Rapala next door. There's spinner rods in front of me. There literally is a bit of everything. Now this is just off the back of Savage Gear. And some of you may use a bait boat, thinking of investing, going out, dropping a 50 kilo off the side of the boat. As you can see, nice little outboard on the back of it. Now, I'm only joking, but literally, They've got everything. So not only you got rods, reels, tackle, all your terminal stuff, they've also got some clothing as well. I don't think I've ever seen so many nets in my life. You got nets, coming out of nets, coming out of nets, coming out of more nets. So yeah, they've got you covered when it comes to nets. Well, I said they got everything here. Even the new Warrior 175. Me, look at that. There's a boat here at the Big One show as well. Oh, and plenty of sunglasses as well. So I won't touch on all of them, but here at the Big One show, you've got the main stage as well, which is the complete opposite end of the ParkerBaits stand. You've got Danny Fairbrass, Neil Spooner, Tom Dove, Ali. It truly is all going on. And also nice to meet people in the flesh and pick their brains whilst they're on stage. Well, anybody knows, me and my family were massive supporters of the younger generation. Now behind me, you've got little heroes which cater for all the younger generation when it comes to clothing. Now, something I'd love to do one day at ParkerBaits, we're just not there yet. But look at that, customised baby clothing for fishing. So my mate Jamie, he set up something quite fantastic, if I'm honest with you, catering for your needs when you're travelling abroad and maybe you don't have a car or van that caters for that. Now, Hooked European Carp Tours, go check them out on their social medias and book in your next trip. Now, obviously, we're going to pop over to the main NGT stand, but behind me, they've got a stand dedicated just for gas. Now, I don't know about you, but when you're out, I use a hell of a lot of gas because I'm always eating. I'm always out with Brad because he's always having brews. Look at that. Absolutely brilliant. But now we're going to head over to the SAS Solid Angling Solutions PVA stand.
Your marks. Get set, go. The longer they stay out, the drier they're getting. That's what we've got to be careful of. Keeping them out for an hour or two is they're drying. The bags.
Balls down.
Seconds there. So are you smashing it, look, and it's neat.
21.
And it's neat. Excuse my language.
You only got to tie it out, me. Tie it off, it's done.
All the Bob Tampa the corner beat, don't
Oh, mate, he's
Yeah,
mate, he's.
That was on 27.
Yeah, about 27.
I'm stopping that. You stop that, mate.
That was about 27.
He's even gone in with neat and little neat under a minute. That's about 40 seconds altogether to tie, cut, and the corners all tucked in.
Something a little bit different. So, you joined me at SASO. Talk to me, Gareth. What are you doing here, mate? What's the background behind the business? Because obviously you're making quite a name for yourself in the fishing industry. So talk to me then, mate.
Basically, we're just here at Solid Angling Solutions, just trying to, just basically trying to get our products out there for the anglers at the reasonable angler price. You know what
Yes,
I mean?
I love that.
We're doing it affordable. We're not trying to add any carp tax or anything like that on that.
I love
We're just
that.
trying to keep the prices down, affordable, so everyone can get out there and get fishing. You know what I mean?
Fishing is expensive, mate, isn't it? So if you're helping that with
Yeah.
selling great PVA at a reasonable price, that's great. So it's primarily a PVA bag brand?
Yes, literally. So we're just PVA stock. We're just PVA products. We do like the odd pellets and stuff like that. We're just bringing them out, but it's literally genuinely just because they go so well with the PVA bags. So I
Love
mean,
that.
everything together.
So
We're
you've
not.
got nuggets as well?
We've got nuggets. We've got mesh systems. We've got
Little
PVA tape. We've got
Yeah, sorry, yeah.
strings. We've
Yeah.
got our new bucket bundles.
Stickers.
We've got stickers.
New fancy scoops, I
We've got-
noticed.
Yeah, brand new scoops. They're coming out in the next week, glow in the dark and black as well. So
The whole world knows now, baby.
We're stepping it up. We're stepping it up there. Yeah. So I mean, literally, we're a primary PVA company. We're not, we're not out there to take over massively. We're just out there to help the anglers and just get the price affordable for everyone. You know.
So,
what I mean?
mate, I'll shake your hand. Thanks very much for your time.
worries,
I
mate.
appreciate it. And if you haven't already, guys, I'll put up their social medias on the screen right now. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes. Right, well, now you join me at one more cast. And here he is, the main man himself, and also a massive part of ParkerBaits as well. Mate, how's the show gone? Any bestsellers? Talk to me.
It's absolutely been mental. Today, this morning was a bit like, because it's coming in waves, doesn't it?
It has.
So
It definitely has. But it's staggered, isn't it?
And we could watch him coming like a big wave. Like, here we go. But everything's selling well, mate.
Yeah.
The bivvy bumpers are selling well.
Yeah.
The bait mates.
So what's the bivvy bumper? I don't know what that is.
So the bivvy,
mate.
it's a bivvy light and the Bluetooth speaker.
Yeah, no way.
So-
What, a speaker in that?
Speaker
and that
in
goes
that,
up.
yeah. Different settings. Battery
Oh, it's
life.
even got a battery life on the
Yeah,
back
yeah.
of it. And this is a speaker.
Speaker.
So I can connect that to my phone. I'm not very good at technology.
Phones, whatever's Bluetooth these days, you can go onto them.
Look
But it's
at
got
that.
different settings as well.
Go
So
on.
you've got like a blinding setting and all. So that's like,
Yeah, nice.
You know what I
And it's
mean?
also small.
yeah.
That's the first thing I'll say about
Yeah.
that, because I've not seen this before
No.
I've walked over today, mate.
But rather than a beam, look at some lights, you've got a beam, and you like that with your rig.
Yeah.
That's like a.
Yeah,
so
that
it lights
makes
the whole
complete
bivvy up.
sense.
Yeah,
That
so you
makes
can see
complete
everything in your
sense.
bivvy.
So can they get these online? Because a lot of people watching
Yeah.
this now are obviously aren't
Yeah.
actually, so they can buy
Order
these
them online, omc.com. So then, well, everything's available online. Obviously, some bits might be sold out, some bits might be
Right, okay.
coming back in stock.
So brilliant. Definitely something I need to look at myself, because that is a bit. Something I need to look at myself, because that is a bit of kit. It truly
Yeah, yeah.
is. So yeah, lovely, mate.
Blind
Thanks
as
for
well,
that.
isn't
It is blinding, right? We'll turn that one off and we'll go over a couple of other products.
Yeah, yeah.
Now, I'm going to do it. I'm not going to lie, this is the first time I've seen this in person. I'm not going to lie, this is the first time I've seen this in person, and this is the new chopper.
The bait, yeah.
Am I going to do this right like this? Oh,
that's it.
This way. So bait mate.
Bait
is that what you
mate,
call
yeah.
it? So it's got like a metal prong at the bottom there, which obviously smashes up.
Yeah.
Now, if you haven't seen the video of Ali, he puts like pellets in, doesn't he? And he like whizzes it up,
yeah.
and it's got different settings on it.
Yeah.
Obviously, we're not going to show you all this today, guys, but that is a serious bit of kit.
But it'll blend boilie in 6 seconds, so I can show you some boilie.
Let's do it.
6 seconds, maybe done.
Let's do it.
6, 7 seconds. There, stick it in there.
4, 5, 6. Oh my God, look at that. Now, I don't know if you're anything like me, but I mean, both of us, we use a lot of PVA bags.
yeah.
So that would be perfect for a PVA bag.
Yeah.
I mean, look at that. Very fine. You're not going to get your hook point blowing. And if you are worried about that, you could put a bit of salt at the bottom of your bag to eliminate that. But yeah, mate, I am impressed. I wanted to come round and I'll just pop that back in there.
Stick in there, yeah.
And that's a nice bucket. All right, well, I'll see you all later. Right, now you join me at the NGT stand, and it's a very big one, I must say. So you had the gas over the back, now you've got their main stand. Now there's all these common carps going around, like toy figures. Everybody seems to have one. Now I know where they're coming from, and I'm sure they do sell them online. So if you are watching this, you think, I'm going to treat myself, make sure you head over to their online store. And they've got pods, rods, reels, you name it, NGT, I've got it. So they're at all the shows, they truly are. So if you are going to the Doncaster show, make sure you check them out there. And if you're not, at the Big One show next year, make sure you check them out then. Happy bloomin' days. Right then, guys, you join me with Ben over at the Trakker stand. Now, Ben, talk to me, mate. How's it been over the weekend? Any particular products that have standed out for you? How's it been, mate?
The show's been absolutely incredible. Yeah, there's been lots of interest in our range of shelters, particularly the RS
Really?
shelter.
Right.
Yeah, phenomenal. Yesterday was incredible. Thousands of people through the door.
Been a
Yeah,
bit
overwhelmed with questions. Tell us a bit more about the knuckles, the wraps, all the accessories.
Yeah.
But yeah, really, really
You've
good.
made a bit of your name for yourself with the new Tempest. It's kind of broken the bivvy industry, if you like, and fair play to them. Talk on the knuckle. I mean, I've just went over with Mark and he was just showing me this. I find it interesting.
Yeah, it's really simple. Obviously, the old design was just metal on metal fit inside the pole. But this is using a glass reinforced nylon outer. The pole acts as a locking mechanism, so you can see there that it just retracts in, and then just a spring loaded. So you can try yourself.
It completely eliminates any snapping, doesn't it? Really.
Yeah, so obviously it removes the elastic that would fray and deteriorate. The powder coating of the poles would scratch off. None of that anymore, and it's significantly stronger than our old design pole on pole. So it's much improved. Just for us, there's less returns, less issues for the customer. Just happy customers. You know, a far
Which is the main
superior
thing.
product over what we offered before.
And you offer this new camo, mate. I gotta say, I said to Mark, I'm like, mate, that camo is something else.
Divides opinion. I absolutely love the green, but yeah, the vast majority of the staff seem to really enjoy the.
Does the camo go better than the green? Do you sell more one or the other, or is it just a bit of everything?
Actually, better on the green, but yeah, the camo's incredible. Yeah, today's been more camo, yesterday
That's
more green.
interesting. That's
bizarre, just a different audience.
Love that, mate.
But yeah,
Love that.
I think the camo fits in really well with the bed systems, the luggage. Yeah, it's phenomenal.
For sure, you've literally got everything here. We couldn't possibly touch on everything, guys. But Ben, mate, I'm going to
Thank
shake
you
your hand.
very much.
I appreciate your time, mate, and thanks for letting
Take
me have
it
a
easy.
chat with you.
Thank you.
Lovely. Trakker, guys. Right, well, if you haven't seen Alfie, where have you been? Mr. Swimbooker himself and a very good friend of mine. I'll shake you around, mate, because this is not only our first partner, but Swimbooker's first partner as well. So very good and fond memories, mate, for the last few years,
Yeah,
and I'm sure for
100%.
the foreseeable.
100%.
So talk to me then, Alf, how's the weekend gone, my mate?
Really, really good. Yeah, just to touch on the partnership thing. You know, I remember a few years ago coming down to see you guys at the bait factory. Just sat there talking about all these great visions we had for the future, you know, and it was like one of those things where you meet people and sometimes just instantly click. And I think that's exactly what happened with us. We knew where we were both going in our own lanes and knew that, you know, together we'll be stronger. So yeah, absolutely amazing to see their stand absolutely thriving the whole weekend. And then similarly, obviously over here on our stand, we've got all the ParkerBait stuff here. We cannot keep these exclusive ParkerBait stuffs on the shelves for long enough. They are flying out.
They truly
and
are.
everyone that's been over here has been coming over, oh yeah, dude, can I have some of the blue stuff? Can I have some of the blue stuff? So yeah, it's gone amazing. Hundreds of people coming over, getting involved. Swimbooker Plus flying off the shelves as well. So yeah, it's been a great weekend for us.
Been a bit of a DJ as well. He's got to spin the wheel on here. It's pretty much everything going on at the Swimbooker stand. So if you haven't already, you know what you need to do. You need to go to the top of the screen, check out Swimbooker directly and see what they have to offer.
Get on in now.
Get on it. Yes. Serious, Mr. Jody, Churchgate Lakes himself. Mate, I ain't seen you in a while. How are you?
Well,
good to see you, mate. Good to see you. Yeah, good, mate. Good.
You had a good show?
Yeah, good show as always, mate. And I always make the joke. The centre part is of the fishing world, and here he is, mate. Talk through your fishery, what you have to offer.
Well, Churchgate Lakes down in Essex, it's a bit of a hybrid. It's not a syndicate, it's not a data,
I
it's
agree.
a members
It's a
data.
good way of
kit.
putting it across.
So where a syndicate, you're under pressure to get that £1,000 or whatever you've paid for that year. You've got to get your money's worth. And 48 hours, you've normally got to be off the lake.
Yeah.
We charge £300 for the year. That's £6 a week.
Yeah.
And then on top of that, you just pay for as fishing as you go.
Love that.
You got electric in your swims. You got buggy runs from the car park and back again. You got
Shop
kits
on
supplied,
site.
Shop on site. Food delivered to
Food's
your swim.
banging.
Not an ounce of mud in sight.
No, there's not.
Restocking, you can see the YouTube channel and that stuff I've been doing with Swimbooker as well.
Go check that out as well, guys. Very interesting. I have watched it myself and I'll vouch for that. Very good.
We've taken 3,000 tonnes of silt out of one of my lakes. We've got 3 lakes.
Been a busy man, mate.
Yeah, and restocking as well. 30 grand's worth of new fish as well, which is really exciting. A big ParkerBait stand as well in the tackle shop.
Yeah.
Obviously, big supporters of you
Yeah,
guys.
mate. Vice versa.
We have got a little, a special Churchgate bit of ParkerBait's bait coming soon as well.
Yes, we have. Saying a little bit naughty. We won't give too much away.
Collaboration on that as well, so watch out for that. But we've got memberships available. It's quite exclusive. There's only a few spaces. If you're interested, look us up. Follow us on social media. We've got a YouTube channel coming because my mate does so well doing that.
We try.
That I want to have a piece of that as well.
Lovely.
You're going to come down and fish in the spring
Yes,
as
mate.
well.
I'm looking forward to that.
As soon as the weather comes nice.
Some food, have some nice apple juices.
Yep.
Now, lovely jubbly. So there he is, Jody Churchgate. Go check him out.
Thank you very much.
Right, now you join me with a good friend of mine, Jason. Now, Jason, pole position, what is it and how has the show gone, mate, for you?
First of all, it's an end tackle company bringing innovation to new products.
Love that.
And designing other products, like forgotten trades, like our washing line clips, simplicity,
Yeah.
which are back there, some mod lockers.
Yeah.
Okay. Show overall has gone relatively well. Compared to last year, this is our benchmark year.
Mate, this
So-
stand is ridiculous, by the way.
Yeah.
Absolutely crazy and fair play. It's like massive. It makes the ParkerBait stand look like it's come out of a cracker. I'm not going to lie. This is really, truly impressive, mate.
Yeah, so if you haven't heard of us before, we're massive in Europe, on par with Corda. We're breaching into the UK. This year, like I said, this year is our benchmark year.
Love that.
Love
that.
And people are just keeping coming and coming and coming, which is brilliant, and that's what we want.
So social media, is it Instagram,
Facebook,
Facebook,
please.
TikTok?
Not TikTok yet.
Yeah, okay.
That will be happening this year.
Love that.
I'm jumping on that, so I've got
Exciting.
a lot of bit of responsibility to do.
Exciting.
But yeah, add us on pole position on Facebook and Instagram, YouTube channel as well. Watch this space. That's all I'll
Yeah,
say.
there you go.
Just
Watch this space. And mate, thanks for your time. I
Oh,
appreciate
you're
it.
absolutely fine. Thank you.
Thank you.
Cheers.
So it's not all about fishing here at the Big One Show. There is actually other companies. Ian's going to touch on something in a second. But you've got a Moonshine stand. Now, if you're anything like me, I do like a little bit of a tipple. Now, they've got a blood orange one I tried last night, and you've also got a sticky toffee pudding one. This is absolutely unbelievable, and even Emma enjoys it as well. So there it is. Moonshine here at the Big One show, and they were here last year, they were here the year before, and I'm sure they're going to be here next year as well.
Hi guys, I'm Terry from Eang the Mulino.
And I'm Ian Rowe from ParkerBaits, and you joined
And
us
everyone
at
knows
another
him.
show. But Terry, mate, since we've booked on for this year, you've been a busy man over there, haven't you?
Non-stop, mate. We've had non-stop. So we've obviously now got 3 lakes on the complex.
They all open now, are they?
So the other 2 will be open for 2026. Takes a little bit of maturing to get them through, as you know.
I know that.
We've got most of the fish holding up, ready to go in there. We got some special editions come from a little place that we talked about, so we know where they're coming from. And we got a couple of new special editions coming at the end of this season as well for you.
Yeah.
I know you boys are booked on with us.
July, June, sorry, mid-June, 14th of June. I've come back to France for the first time in 5 years, and I'm absolutely buzzing. We're sort of weighing up our options where we were going to go, and then we sort of met each other, didn't we, at the Winter Carp show?
We did, yeah.
Had a little look at what they had to offer, and myself, Lee and Luke from the Caravan Carpers, my brother, and a few others are heading out in June, and I'm absolutely buzzing, mate. Some of the fish in this place, I say head on over. You're in our community page as well, aren't you? Posting constantly in the ParkerBaits community page. They've got their own Instagram, Facebook, so head on over and just have a look what this complex has to offer, really, innit?
So as you can see there, we've got a load of fish on display there to show you the sort of fish we got, the quality of the fish. We're doing discounts at the minute for the show. This show has been really good for us. I know we met at the Sandown show. That one wasn't too good. This one, the footfall at this show has been amazing, and the interest.
Much space left for this year?
Do you know what? We took a few bookings. Obviously, we've got more summer available still. Yeah. So the summer months tend to be the last months to fill in. So we still have a few
from the
bits,
horse's mouth. They are selling out very, very quick. So if you are still looking for your 2025 trip, make sure you head on over, because they're not hanging around, and they'll be gone by Doncaster, I would have thought. So get in there quick. And I'll get Steve to put the link at the top of the page now, so you can get straight on their page and book for this year.
We'll see you all soon. Take care.
Nice
Cheers,
one, mate.
there,
Been a pleasure, mate.
Take care,
I'll see
brother.
you in June.
Nice one. See you later, guys.
Right, so you join me with the Great British Cheese Company with Keith here at the Big One show. Anyone that knows me, especially my missus, she goes mad. I absolutely love my cheese. Every time I see these guys, it used to be mine and Mr. Bolger's tradition. On the Sunday, we'd come round, collect our cheese. He decided he was going to come round yesterday on his own. So that tradition's now over. I've now become friends with the owners of the company, so he is now barred from buying the cheese. But now, all jokes aside, been a good show for you guys?
Yeah, it's been great. We've done this show for the last, I think, 6 years on the trot. And
I think this is the
been...
first one where we found you, and I was like, cheese, but the black pepper one.
This is probably the best year that we've had, to be fair. Saturday was very busy. Today's been okay. Plenty of people turn up. People seem to be enjoying the show.
It's good quality products, isn't it? Which is the biggest seller that you do you reckon,
The
on
most
the show?
popular cheese we sell is the caramelised onion and red wine. We call that the Drunken Monk.
The Drunken Monk. So there you have it. Have you got any other shows lined up for this year where you're going to be?
We're up and down the country. We do about 5 or 6 shows every weekend. We're doing the Great Yorkshire Show, the Cheshire Show, the Christchurch Cheese and Chili Festival, Christchurch Food and Drink
I
Festival.
actually found you. Must have been the end of the summer last year. The end of last year at the Cheese and Cider Festival. That's just staring it. Come down. I was looking for all these tents. I was like, I know exactly where I'm going here. They spotted them out. But mate, it's been a pleasure as always. Thanks for having us here. And they sorted me out yesterday. So the missus is back home tonight, and she's going to go mad when she smells the freezer. But there you are. They're up and down the country. Make sure you check them out and see where they're heading next.
And breathe. So there it is. The Big One show is complete. I'm knackered, looking forward to getting home, having some apple juices, chilling out and putting the TV on. The pick and mix has gone down an absolute treat. You wouldn't believe, literally treat. You see what I was doing there? So on that note, hopefully you've liked this video, guys. If you have liked this video, give us a thumbs up. Make sure you comment down below. Smash that subscribe button so you don't miss any videos going forward. And I'll see you all very soon. Peace out. Myself and Ian heading to the Doncaster show. very, very soon. Are you coming? And we're going to be bigger and better than ever before. What are we bringing then, Ian?
Well, first of all, we got 36 square meters of ParkerBaits goodness, and we are bringing everything. I'm talking leads, I'm talking particle, the chops, the pellet, the boilie, the liquids, the flat spots, the hook baits. As always, you're going to have a hook bait special there as well. We always do a show special. It is going to be the last chance to get the 12mm mulberries.
Yes.
After that, they will stop. So, Donny Show, 12mm mulberries, and it's only fair, isn't it, mate?
Go on.
We got to take the pick a mix.
Pick a mix is
It's gotta
definitely
come.
going to be there.
We can't not take it. It wouldn't be fair to our Northern Midlands following.
I agree.
Not to take the pick a mix.
I
So
agree.
make sure you come straight over to the ParkerBaits stand. Do not get disappointed and fill your boots.
We'll see you there.